Unfortunately, we have to start with a really bad news today because from Koulibaly we are going towards a Koulibaly. Yes, Nikos Kira, he confirmed this morning with a tweet that Kalidou Koulibaly, it's a done deal and confirmed from to Chelsea from Napoli for 40 million euro. And this is okay, we have to accept it. He stayed loyal to Napoli and their fans. We have to appreciate and respect that. Unfortunately, because he was the first objective to replace potentially Matthijs de Ligt. In that video, we'll speak about all the potential replacement from Gabriel to the new entry Pau Torres. Speaking about the defenders, but also the first training session, because we have a guy, an Argentinian guy, that started immediately without waiting any longer with some Rabonas, serving some beautiful Rabonas. Mamma mia. Paul Pogba's word, Zaniolo's sisters, the word on TikTok of Zaniolo's sister, Benedetta. We will go with all these news after you put a maximum of likes, subscribing to the channel. We start after the intro. Ciao Juventini of the world, my name is Giuseppe, welcome back on the channel. I'm smiling because I'm happy, but I should be a bit sad because my dream, and I can't hide it, Kalidou Koulibaly is gone. Not to Juve, but to Chelsea. It is what it is. After losing their main target that was Matthijs de Ligt, the Blues are going for Koulibaly, and really fast. We have to accept it, he's going there. He will be a reinforcement for them and not for Juve. Unfortunately, Serie A is losing another big talent. So we are waiting for the decision of Bayern and Juve about De Ligt. Just an update, Bayern is waiting for the money that they will receive from Lewandowski to raise the first initial offer of 60 million for our Dutch defender that really wants to leave. If not, let's see and pay attention, because De Ligt could potentially also remain next year and being the leader of our defense. Yes or no, you will decide what you are feeling about it. Let me know in the comments. But anyway, Juventus, they need to speed up. At the moment, I am not yet worried about our center back situation, but of course in 2-3 weeks, if we have no center backs, I will start to be worried, because I'm really scared. Pay attention, who are the names that Tuttosport are pushing on the front? It is Bremer. After losing Koulibaly, Juventus a comeback on Bremer. Honestly, my opinion is that I believe that Juventus never really went decisive or decisive, like people told me to pronounce it, on the player, because he has a principle of agreement or a really strong promise of going to Inter Milan. And that's why Juventus said, we give up on him, but now maybe Juventus will come back. If not, there are other names like Gabriel from Arsenal, Kimpembe from Paris Saint-Germain from the moment that they will afford themselves, Skriniar from Inter, but there is a new entry that the fans are a bit hot about. The guy in yellow that, yes, scored versus Juventus in Villarreal Juve, we remember, or Juve Real in our home, the second goal. We know that Juventus, they have a love for people that are scoring versus Juve. Remember that goal of Cristiano Ronaldo, the beautiful applause, and then taking Cristiano Ronaldo in our home. But it happened also with Trezeguet scoring with against the Italian national team. It happened with Ibrahimovic. It happened also with Matthijs de Ligt. Will it happen with Pau Torres from Villarreal? We don't know. He has a release clause of 60 million euro. You know that in Spain they are obliged to put every single player a release clause. Really a lot of money for Juventus, that was probably not planning to put that much money to replace Matthijs de Ligt. They could start negotiating around 50 million. He has a contract until 2024, but you have to convince not one but two possibilities. The first one is the player himself, and then the club to release a strong defender like Pau Torres. I know that at the moment he's one of the favorites, especially if you're looking at the other names that the Spurs Express is reporting us. Sergio Reguilon is a new entry in the list of Juve center back that we are looking for. A danger to go with people like that. I don't see them being the leader of our defense, but there is a possibility, guys. OneFootball is reporting what we are seeing since a few months. There is a clause in the contract of Bremer, Brazilian defender, promised to Inter that if Cairo, the president of Torino, is continuing to annoying everyone asking 40-50 million, the clubs are deciding to say, you know what, we will wait until January. Why? Because in January he has a release clause of only 15 15 million euro. Are the clubs going crazy and spend immediately 40, 50, or taking a big risk, playing without defenders and maybe adapting Danilo for Juve? Let's see, waiting for January. The problem, of course, is in January you would already have played so many games and the risk to repeat what we did last season could be immense. So probably it's better to avoid it absolutely and pay attention. Otherwise you can also risk to lose the player that he goes in January to another club. Juventus is not only thinking about the center backs but also on the wings. You know that Molina has always been a target of Juventus on the right side, with the problem that at the moment we have too many players there, but nevertheless they were looking for Molina. Molina that is also, you know, target of Atletico Madrid and Simeone. They never gave up. Will Juventus go for Molina, saying, you know what, too many players on the right side, it is what it is, let's take a chance before he's going to Atletico Madrid? Or will Juventus wait? We don't know. One thing is sure, on the left side we didn't wait because finally medicals for Cambiaso, the Italian player that probably will not remain at Juve, will go 1 year on loan and he will go into Bologna. To Bologna we can open a discussion for Arnautovic. At the moment they are blocking it, but can Cambiaso be the key to unlock the Vice Vlahovic? We will also monitor that situation. We didn't even open the Italian front pages and it's time to do it with Corriere dello Sport. Da vero Juve, as a real Juve, because we all know that the last 2 years were not at the standards of a real Juve. Pronti a vincere tutto, il sogno è la Champions. Ready to win everything? Of course, the dream is the champion. It's not the target now, but it is a dream. Why not dreaming? Words of Paul-Labile Pogba, but not only. A real Juve, this is also Tuttosport that is speaking about it, because Allegri yesterday, speaking about the tournée in USA versus Chivas, Madrid, Real and Barcelona, he said it is already a different Juve with the signings of Paul Pogba and Di Maria. Two players that are instant players that will change Juventus immediately, especially Paul that is from another category, and I don't even want to speak about the qualities of Di Maria. A total different Juve, and we can already confirm you, because I don't know if you saw the first images of the training of yesterday, but it's already another way of training with Di Maria not waiting any longer. Yesterday immediately he started with that beautiful deep penetration pass. How? With the left foot? Maybe. With the right foot? Absolutely not. But with Rabona, and then he continued because he also wanted to score and he didn't decide to use his right foot, but he went with a kind of Rabona, and Perin, he could only watch the ball entering the net. How many Rabona will we see this season? Something that Juventini are not really used to. Another Juve with Pogba and Di Maria. Yes, look at them yesterday on the field with a big smile. Not only the fans are happy to see them there, but also themselves. They are super happy to be in black and white. Pogba yesterday in press conference was speaking about his heart. He said, it is a decision that I made with my heart, and from the moment that decision was made with the heart, the body and the brains were following, and they never went back. He spoke about Allegri, how decisive Allegri was in the decision of coming back, because he said, I have always been in contact with Allegri through the years, because he's a point of reference for me. I know him since so long and we always spoke. The fact that he was there, it also made the decision even easier for me. So if Allegri, for the people that are not liking Allegri, if you want to thank Allegri for something, thank him for Pogba, and probably also for Di Maria. Guys, there is one player that we are not speaking a lot about, and it is Vlahovic, that yesterday also spoke in press conference, saying that we have to take back everything that we lost. We know that Vlahovic at the moment didn't win anything at Juventus. He wants to win. He is hungry and he's promised it. I don't know in what kind of formation we will play next year, but one thing is sure, I am hungry. I want to do better than last year, and see the beautiful goal with a header that he scored yesterday in training. Gazzetta dello Sport, they are going with Inter, Gioia Mia again. After Dybala being linked to Roma and Napoli, they are going back strong with the voices and the rumors about Dybala to Inter, and then they are speaking in really small about Paul Pogba. I was expecting, to be honest, a total different page from Gazzetta dello Sport, because Suarez affair, do you remember him going to Italy to pass an Italian exam linked to Juve? All Juve should have gone in third division, they should have gone in jail, Paratici, Agnelli, Cherubini, everyone. apparently nobody did something wrong, because all the people involved or accused wrongly were actually said that they were free and that there were absolutely no problem. They were not guilty at all. I remember all the papers of Gazzetta dello Sport and Corriere dello Sport with these big images of Juve guilty going third division. Guys, if you are looking at the pages, they are not even speaking about it. Let's finish with a big topic about Zaniolo. Zaniolo that will travel with Roma to Portugal for their tournée there. He will start on the bench. Not sure if he will play or not, but one thing is sure. In his mind, he's only thinking about Juventus. Juventus is trying to insert Arthur or even Zakaria to lower the request of Roma. Roma doesn't want that. They prefer cash. That can be with a loan and then with an obligation to buy, but they want cash. When will he solve it? We don't know. But one thing is sure, if you are looking at spoilers, the sister of Zaniolo, Benedetta, on a TikTok video from Roma News or News Roma, she was writing that if he wants to leave, she doesn't see the point of insult him personally. Guys, we don't know where he wants to leave, or at least there, but we know one thing: he wants to leave. Speaking about spoilers, yesterday in the backstage video of Paul Pogba, my new addiction, the backstage videos of Juve, they spoiled yesterday the away shirt, total black. We have now the confirmation. We can say black with white numbers. The last news, that is a general news for Serie A, from next year or from this year, we will be able to hear the audio of VAR between referee and the VAR room. Superb news. Unfortunately, we will not be able to hear it real time, or not even with a small delay. We will have to wait until the evening, where they will speak about the games, the recaps, but also the problems that there were with referee decision. And there, in 90° minuto, on Rai Television, you will be able to hear it. It's a pity because you don't know what they are able to do in terms of editing with these VAR proofs. I don't know. Let's see. It was better if we were able to hear them live. So I'm not expecting that next year there will be no controversy anymore. Anyway, they will continue with the controversy. Anyway, it will be too late. So it is what it is. Guys, we are making progress step by step. Maybe in 2050 we will be ready to have no controversy in football. But will it be beautiful without controversy? I don't know. Guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for putting a maximum of like. We see each other later. Grazie, Forza Juve.